Waycross coverage of Wintonwood's basketball is brought to you by Meineke Car Care. You can dial them up at 825-4990. And you can check them out at 606 Northland Boulevard in Forest Park. Welcome to Winton Woods High School. It's the appetizer before the main entree as the Talawanda Braves roll in to take on the Winton Woods Warriors. Kyle Evans, happy to be alongside my broadcast partner for the next couple of hours or so, and we'll dive into the varsity game. It's a non-conference showdown tonight between these two teams, and should be an interesting matchup as the Warriors and Braves get set to kick off the 2017-18 season.
The Warriors have played a game, but this is the opener for the Talawanda Braves.
Olivia Woodruff will jump it up. Against number 32. Tipped and controlled by Winton Woods, and we are underway. The opening quarter. Warriors going to work on offense as they swing it around the perimeter. Warriors kick it out. Here's Payne. Little bounce pass inside to number 44, Cameron Smith. Sienna Bailey has it. Long three on the way. Off the mark.
Alexis Green getting the rebound for the Braves.
Talawanda going to work on their first offensive possession. Ball in the hands of number 25, Alexis Green. Olivia Woodruff has it. Good pressure applied by Winton Woods.
Oh, nice steal.
Pass inside was intercepted. Winton Woods pushes it the other way. Up off the glass. Unable to finish the layup was number 5, Sienna Bailey. Braves able to pull down the board and push it ahead. Good pace here on the first minute and 15.
Yeah, both these teams are really hustling.
Nice bounce pass inside. Ball's loose on the deck, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession will give it to Winton Woods Warriors with 5:36 to go here in the first quarter. Head coach for Talawanda JV, Devon Lynn. And at the other end, Brandy Joliffe is the head coach for the Warriors. Bounce pass inside to number 44, Cameron Smith. Lost it out of bounds. Both teams still trying to kind of feel each other out here in the early going, my friend.
Yeah, they're trying to establish some tempo here. But both working hard. Neither team has managed to do much on the inside.
Nice cut. They kick it out long. 2 on the way. Off target by number 20 for Talawanda. That's Ava Wetzel. Here comes Winton Woods in transition. Lost it out of bounds. Number 23, Linda Pierce, couldn't hang on. Talawanda is going to take a 30-second timeout with 5:01 to play here in the opening quarter. Glad you joined us for the first of 2 games as we kick off the OHSA boys and girls basketball season. Girls their season got underway last week on Friday, and the boys will kick it off this Friday night. We'll kick off the boys games.
Talawanda is located in Oxford, Ohio. It's about 25 miles north of Forest Park here. Whalen inbounding the ball for the Braves.
Talawanda going to work on offense, trying to find our first points here in the first quarter. Just over 2 minutes played. De La Terry has it. Trapped in the near corner. It's intercepted. Up off the glass and in for two. Number 5, Sienna Bailey, makes it 2-0 Warriors.
That was a nice steal.
Winton Woods executing off the interception. And they go to work now on defense. Nice pass inside, but tipped around and controlled into the hands of number 23 for Winton Woods. Katie Jones pulls down the board for Talawanda. Bounce pass over to number 24, Olivia Woodruff, and she shuffled the feet for a traveling violation. First substitution of the game is number 23 checks out for Talawanda. Jada Tague will check in for Talawanda.
The Warriors are making it very tough for Talawanda to get anything inside. They're really bunching up there in the middle defensively and just making it difficult, very difficult.
Johnson controls for Winton Woods, now in the hands of Linda Pierce, left wing. Little hook shot on the way, won't count. Get our first 3 throws of the contest. Foul's going to go against number 33 as we take a look at the contact. Almost tried to hook that from way out at the left elbow. First one rims in and out. 3:49 to go here in the opening quarter. Second one on the way. Pulled down by Winton Woods. And number 32, Johnson's going to earn herself a trip to the free throw line.
Call on number 11 for the Braves. That's Jada Tague.
Talawanda just unfortunately was unable to box out right there, and Winton Woods got the rebound, and they committed the foul. She knocks in the first of 2 free throws. I think these rims kind of to some of these players. This is one of the older gyms around the high school area, and if you haven't been to Winton Woods, it's a pretty good facility. Board taken down by number 33, Katie Jones, pushes it ahead. Winton Woods will be getting a new school here in a couple of years, so we'll update the facilities.
Oh, stepped over the line.
Good.
Katie Jones for the Braves is trying desperately not to touch that line with her foot, but she did. The ball turns over to the Warriors.
Substitution for Winton Woods as number 33 will check in. That's Jada Cardwell, a 5'4" forward. Payne controls the point for Winton Woods. 3:21 to go. Long 3 on the way, off target. Winton Woods able to pull down the rebound. And they're going to call Winton Woods for a player control foul. Just fighting for the ball right here, and
foul is on Lundgren Pierce. That's the first foul against the Warriors.
Talawanda trying to get their first point here in the first quarter.
They can't get the ball inside.
Loose on the deck.
Steal.
Winton Woods picks it up. Lyndon Pierce up and under.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Talawanda coaching staff wanted a traveling violation. They won't get it, and she'll have to burn. another timeout. She'll take a 30 with 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. It's Winton Woods 5 and Talawanda nothing.
Here's a replay. The Braves players on the floor and just grabbed it.
Yeah, just the hustle of Winton Woods right there to go coast to coast and bank it off the glass.
Yeah, she was covered pretty well. Just made a fabulous shot on the basket.
Want to thank all the people that helped Waycross throughout the football season. And now we are into the basketball season. By the way, I stole that opening line about the entree before the main meal before my friend Charlie Walter. I'm not sure if you ever did any games with him.
No.
Good man, and trying to get into broadcasting, working down in Tennessee, and actually just got. I just found out that he's going to be working at a news station in Lexington. So he's a very good man, and I had the opportunity to work with him for a couple of games. I enjoy everyone I work with. I try to take something away from everybody I work with, whether it's the announcers, the producers. Another turnover for Talawanda, 2.5 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, an errant pass there. The Braves are trying to get the ball in underneath the basket on offense, but the Warriors are making it almost impossible for them to do it. Warriors have an awful lot of team quickness here.
Here's Payne with the floater. Uses the window. Now in the hands of number 20, Ava Wetzel. Bounce pass over to number 24, Olivia Woodruff. Winton Woods really doing a fantastic job allowing Talawanda to get into the paint as they swing it around the perimeter, trying to find that open shot. Almost lost it. Woodruff has it. Kicks it back to long three on the way. Pulled down by number 32. She elected to not pull that down. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Winton Woods. Just over 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Long three on the way. Pulled down by number 25, and a foul will go on either 22, 23, or 33 of Winton Woods. They're going to get number 33, Jada Cardwell. 5'4" forward. Ava Wetzel running the point for Talawanda. On the deck, and a jump ball. Possession error will keep it with Talawanda.
They got a pass into the player in the paint there, but she couldn't control it. Now the Braves will try to inbound it from underneath the basket.
Bounce pass over to the far corner and back in the hands of Wetzel. Kicks it over to the far corner. Katie Jones now back to Wetzel, top of the key, defended by number 5, Sienna Bailey. Poked it away. It'll belong with Talawanda. Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Kyle Evans, Tom Hall, and our Waycross crew coming to you from Winton Woods High School. Kicking off the 2017-18 basketball season.
Oh.
That pass intercepted. Took a couple of bounces, and number 23, Linda Pierce, knocks it down. It's 9-0 in favor of Winton Woods.
Yeah, Linda anticipated the pass, and she's quick.
Here's Wetzel weaving through traffic, trying to find space, and they're going to get a foul on Winton Woods at the left elbow. Let's go back to that last interception. Read it perfectly, and then bounced, and then puts it off the glass and finishes for 2.
Yeah, wonderful defensive play.
Winton Woods really locked down defensively here in the first quarter. Another steal. Here's Bailey, up and under. Can't finish the layup with the right hand. Knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Talawanda. Been a good physical first quarter for Winton Woods defensively. Talawanda, like you said, just having some trouble getting it inside the paint, and we'll see how they try to execute that moving forward. Good man-to-man defense by Winton Woods. Another turnover, almost lost it. Ball's on the deck. Continuing to fight for it, and she's out of bounds. It'll belong to Winton Woods. Excellent camera angle right there. She hit the left side of the floor. Final dozen seconds of quarter number 1. Here's Payne, puts it up, draws some contact, and puts it in.
Yeah, definitely contact between her and Ava Wetzel for the Braves, but there's no call.
Let's go back to the bucket one more time as the buzzer sounds, ending quarter number 1, and it's 11-0 Winton Woods at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, the Braves have got to figure out a way to get some offense going here. They need to. The Warriors are just making it so difficult to complete passes near the basket. And when they do complete passes, they can't control the ball because the Warriors collapse on the ball carrier. And the Braves don't seem to have the outside shooting going yet.
Well, the season is early, so I always see a lot of kinks and minor mistakes that you have to work out as the season gets a little bit more in depth. But right now, all Winton Woods Warriors.
Yeah, from coaching staff's point of view, you don't really know what you're getting into in the first game. You don't know if they're any good or not, or you don't know how it's all going to gel together. So there's a lot of learning curve during the first game. During the first quarter of the first game, there's a learning curve. So the Braves are over here discussing it. You can see them on your screen, working up a new plan. If you're the Winton Woods Warriors, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. We're up 11-0.
Both teams breaking their huddle, and Winton Woods will get possession to start quarter number 2. Winton Woods so strong in that first 7 minutes defensively. We'll see if they continue to keep it up. Number 1 running the point as Winton Woods tries to work it around the perimeter. Excuse me, that was number 11, Atrina Lopez. Now Pierce, back to Lopez. Tried to connect with number 44, Karen Smith. Winton Woods coughs it up.
44 was going right, and the pass anticipated her going left.
Talawanda trying to break through this Winton Woods defense. Here's Woodruff. Long 3 on the way, off the target. .6:21 to go here in the second quarter. Winton Woods on top, 11-0. Driving the baseline, puts it up. Missed a shot. Offensive rebound, hits the top of the backboard. Another opportunity, finally pulled down by number 24, Olivia Woodruff. She's been all over the boards defensively. Woodruff has it left wing, swings it over to Katie Jones. Woodruff back to Jones, long 2 on the way, hit the side of the backboard, and Smith able to pull down the board. Here's Lopez running the point. Now Johnson has it, lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to Talawanda. 5:36 to go here in quarter number 2 as the Braves will make a substitution. Number 25, Alexis Green, will come off. Number 31, Caitlin Baldwin, will check in for the Talawanda Braves. Members of the Southwest Ohio Conference, also known as the SWAC.
Oh.
Loose on the deck, good body control. Wetzel has it, turns the corner, finds a lane, puts it up, and she's going to head to the line to try to convert what could be Talawanda's first points of this ball game. 5:17 to go in the half.
They finally had a player getting close to the basket with the ball.
Yeah, go back to the replay. Just a wide open lane, and then Kareem Smith hacked her on the arm on the way up. First one is on the way. In and out. Broadcaster's jinx, maybe. You believe in that?
Yes.
One more for Ava Wetzel. Smith able to pull down the board, and Talawanda still looking for their first points. But Winton Woods offensively not doing a lot. They're not extending the scoreboard. Drive to the layup, bucket, off target, tipped around, and Winton Woods able to settle things down and settle it up. Johnson, floater rattles around, hit the rim a couple of times. Lopez fouled as she tried to go to the rim from the right side. Winton Woods going back to the free throw line.
Yeah, the Warriors are winning the rebound battle right now. They're winning it in a big way, actually.
Winton Woods trying to extend their lead, 11-0 here in quarter number 2. First free throw is off target. Now, if she misses the next one and it doesn't hit the rim, that's a violation. Obviously, it'll be Talawanda basketball. Second one, she banks it in. 12-0 Winton Woods, just under 5 minutes to go in the half. Here's Wetzel. Good defense and stolen away by Linda Pierce. Coast to coast. Pierce, bucket and the foul. All Winton Woods right now.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate sequence for the Braves. Steal, basket, foul.
Number 13, Sophie Mack going to check in, replacing number 20, Ava Wetzel, as well as number 23, Tiana Whalen. Always like reading through the rosters and knowing which names are going to be fun and hard to pronounce. Talawanda called for a lane violation, so we will reshoot the N1. Number 31 stepping into the lane too early. Second one is on the way. Off the side of the rim, pulled down by Talawanda. Katie Jones has it, running point for the Braves. Trying to get their first points of the contest. Good defense by number 11, Lopez. 5-second call. Very rarely do you see that in basketball. An excellent play by number 11, Adriana Lopez.
The Warriors are just doing a fabulous job of staying between the Talawanda players on the basket.
Lopez running point, swings it over to Pierce, right wing. Winton Woods kind of just throwing it around the perimeter, and the person in the far corner kind of does a backdoor cut down low. Smith tried to put it up, blocked out of bounds. It'll belong with Winton Woods. 3 minutes into quarter number 2. But the right idea, give it to the person down low. That pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Winton Woods. But like we've mentioned a couple of times, Talawanda not out of this ball game. It's only 14-0, but still looking for their first points of the game.
You have to hit 5 3-pointers in a row that could take the lead.
That pass was deflected, but Lopez able to pull it down. Cross-court pass was tipped and deflected to midcourt. Here's Pierce, sends it inside. Smith Ball rattled around the rim a couple of times and then bounced off.
Called it on Caitlin Baldwin.
Yeah, no, I think you see Winton Woods doing a real good job of knowing where that other teammate is in terms of the passing lane. Little bounce pass right down to into the paint. And then Smith got fouled on the way up. Here's where, in my opinion, where the game of basketball gets interesting is in terms of free throw percentage. In crunch time, your best free throw percentage as Winton Woods banks in their second free throw of the game. Your best free throw person might not make it, and your worst free throw percentage guy might. That's when it comes to crunch time. Hook shot on the way, tipped, and controlled by number 20.
And nerves can do funny things.
That they can. I can tell you the first time I announced the game, I was fairly nervous, but not anymore. Another
nice
steal. Lopez off the window.
Oh. Well, nothing's going right for the Braves right now.
17-0 Winton Woods. Excellent pressure. Bounce pass down low. Puts up a shot blocked. It'll belong to Winton Woods.
There's a steal by Lopez in the basket. It's quite a play.
Winton Woods pitching the shutout here on their home court. 17-0 Warriors. Pierce drives right baseline. Lost it. Pulled down by number 31, Caitlin Baldwin.
Lopez is really hustling out there. He's a little spark plug kind of player, and the Braves are just getting out hustled right now.
2.5 to the half. Kyle Evans and Tom Hall. And our first of two from Winton Woods High School.
Oh, she had it was too open. With a rare chance for a Talawanda player to take an open shot at the basket, and she didn't do it.
Miscommunication results in another turnover, 2:16 to play. Here's Payne, right wing. Now Lopez controls. Johnson has it. Smith, hook shot. Nobody there, but number 32 cleans it up. That's Johnson, 19-0.
Yeah, nice pass underneath to Johnson.
Another deflection. It'll stay with Talawanda. 1:48 to go in the half. Winton Woods defensively all over the place with their hands. And an old friend of mine, the head coach of the Mason Comets, told me, well, he's a firm believer of tips and deflections. Pierce going to get called for riding the hip. Number 2 checking in for Winton Woods, Tamaya McKinney. Katie Jones throwing that one right over the head of her teammate. Janelle Smith checks in for Winton Woods, as well as number 10, Kayla Brolis. Lopez runs the point. 90 seconds to go in the first half.
Foul.
Sophie Mack picks up the foul. .42 going to check in. That is Emma Weber, a 5'7" guard. A lot of freshmen on this JV team. That pass out of bounds, deflected. It'll remain with Winton Woods. Emma Weber getting her first action of the first half. Here's McKinney. Trapped down low. Back out to Lopez. Lopez sends it in. Janelle Smith. Long two on the way. Knocked down by Tamee Kinney.
Great shot.
Under a minute to go in the half. Sophie.
Double dribble.
Besides Winton Woods' defense here in the first half, Tom, just mental mistakes by Talawanda, turning it over, miscommunication on passes.
Yeah, and a few times they've had a decent open shot, they haven't taken it. That's I think a self-confidence issue, among other things.
Here's McKinney, top of the key, swings it over to Weber in the far corner. She'll pull up. Missed it, and a foul.
Number 2.
Will go against number 2 for Talawanda. Excuse me, on Winton Woods. McKinney. Both teams one foul away from the bonus. Half a minute to go in the half. Here's Sophie Mack. Poked out of bounds. It'll belong with Talawanda.
They would really like to get a basket here before halftime. You do not want to go into the locker room with that egg on the scoreboard.
It's a whole different game in football, but at the game of basketball, to shut out a team for 14 minutes is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it sure is.
Players tumbling all over the place.
Yeah, you can see. They're hustling. Everybody's hustling.
Lopez will trigger it in. Off of number 10, that's Caleb Broyles. Tatiana Walker inbounds. Long shot off target, tipped around by Weber. And the halftime buzzer sounds. Winton Woods Warriors 21. Talawanda Braves nothing. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back for the second half.
If I play sports for my school, I will have more confidence. I will get better grades.
I will learn how to show good sportsmanship.
I will be more physically fit. I will learn how to handle wins and losses in sports and in life. I will have more school spirit.
I'll learn how to work together. I will learn to set goals and work to reach them.
I'll make good decisions off the field. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school,
I will learn how to be a leader.
Waycross coverage of Winton Woods basketball is brought to you by Midakey Car Care. You can dial them up at 825-4990. You can check them out at 606 Northland Boulevard in Forest Park. Back at Winton Woods High School, the Warriors have a 21-0 lead on the Talawanda Braves. Getting ready to start quarter number 3. 6 turnovers in the first half for Winton Woods. Meanwhile, Talawanda turned it over 17 times, and we talked a little bit at halftime that I almost feel like Talawanda's a little bit intimidated because they had a couple of open shots and they didn't take them.
No, they didn't. They were completely outplayed. They couldn't get any offense going close to the basket. They didn't take open shots. They turned the ball over. They were out-rebounded at the other end. So, yeah, I don't know what the coaching staff told the players at halftime, but if you got an open shot, for goodness sakes, take it, is what I would have been telling the players. So let's see if they need to get a basket here early in the game, early in the second half here, and get some momentum going. The Warriors, and to their credit, they hustled, and they did a great job of staying between the ball and the basket on defense. Really an outstanding defensive half for them.
Warriors will start with possession to start quarter number 3. Traveling violation on Linda Pierce. So the first turnover of the third quarter belongs to Winton Woods, and Talawanda will take over, trying to get their first bucket of the game.
Yeah, an unforced turnover by the Warriors, and now the Braves have a chance. Let's see what they can do with it. There's a shot.
Step back shot. Off target, pulled down by number 44, and quickly into the hands of Sienna Bailey. Bailey running point for Winton Woods. 30 seconds in to quarter number 3. Warriors swinging around the perimeter. Bounce pass down low. Ricocheted on the deck. Jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Talawanda. Go back to that replay right there. Katie Jones has it, now in the hands of Ava Wetzel. Good defense. Had her pocket picked. Can't finish the layup. But number 5 does, Sienna Bailey. 23-0.
Pierce made a fabulous defensive play there. She had just picked the Talawanda player's pocket, just pickpocket.
Katie Jones walks it across the timeline. Bounce pass to number 24. Go back to that last steal for Winton Woods. A little crossover and intercepted, and first initial layup was missed, but Bailey puts in the second opportunity. Winton Woods swings it around the perimeter. Here's Pierce. Now Johnson controls, kicks it out. Bailey pull up off the rim, bounced around, and number 32, Johnson winds up with the ball after she was fouled.
Called it on Tatiana Whalen.
First one is off target. %50 from the line. 24-0 Winton Woods. Katie Jones running point for Talawanda, trying to get their first basket here in quarter number 3. Wetzel bounces it ahead to Olivia Woodruff. Jump ball. We'll give it to Winton Woods. I think this replay just shows you how aggressive Winton Woods is defensively.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, aggressive. Whenever the Braves get the ball, the Warriors try to grab it. Just like they did there.
Whistle and a foul.
Katie Jones, number 33, I think is who they called that on.
4:51 to go here in the second.
Nice steal.
Wetzel.
Oh. All right, the Braves going in for the layup. They're going to get free throws here.
All game long, Winton Woods has done a fantastic defensive job. Right here, a little miscommunication. Wetzel jumps the pass. And in my opinion, maybe questionable on if that could have been an intentional foul, but.
Oh, so close.
Trying to break the egg right here. And she did. 4:48 to go in quarter number 3. Talawanda's on the board. Never thought I'd say that about. Down low. Turns around, banked it off the glass. Number 32, Johnson cleans up the garbage.
Yeah, Johnson has been strong at the rebounds in this game.
Here's Katie Jones. Now Wetzel. Going to get a blocking call against Winton Woods with 4:24 to go here in the third.
Oh, Cameron Smith.
Happens left side of your screen right there. A couple of substitutions for both teams. Tatiana and Jade Teggs coming out for Talawanda. Wetzel sends it down low. Bounced around and intercepted by the Warriors. Muscling her way to the hoop. Four minutes to go here in the third quarter. Wetzel, good defense by Winton Woods, sends it down low. Alexis Green, long distance three knocked in by Katie Jones, 26-4. Lopez tries to answer. Drew some contact as she fell to the floor. We play on. Sierra Bailey trying to connect, loose on the deck. So
going to travel against the Warriors.
let's go back to that three-point basket by Katie Jones. Very close as Sienna Bailey was closing out on her to put the hand up.
Just missed it by an inch or two. Talawanda's got a bit of a run here. A little mini run.
3:19 to go here in the third quarter. Wetzel has it right side. Picked up her dribble, sends it down low. Shot off target by Caitlin Baldwin. Here's Bailey, coast to coast.
Got squeezed between two Talawanda players. I'm not sure which one they're going to call it on.
I'm going to call a blocking foul on Talawanda. One of the toughest calls to make in basketball.
Hold on, 31 there. Baldwin.
Second one off target. Ball ricochets back to Bailey. Pulls up for the three. Off the back of the iron. And a foul will go against Talawanda. Excuse me, that foul will go against Winton Woods, excuse me. 2:52 to go here in quarter number 3. Kyle Evans and Tom Hall coming to you from Winton Woods High School, kicking off the 2017-18 boys and girls basketball season. Katie Jones sends it down low, intercepted. Emma Weber able to get her hands on the basketball. Weber coast to coast, off the window, can't finish the layup. Caitlin Baldwin pulls down the rebound and a foul on Winton Woods as number 11, Jada Tague, and Sophie Mack check back in for Talawanda. Olivia Woodruff and Ava Wetzel will have a seat. Katie Jones defended by Lopez, sends it down low. Weber strips it. Weber.
Freight train coming down the court. The Talawanda defender got out of her way.
28-4, Lopez. Unable to finish, but guess who? Bailey cleans up the garbage yet again. Talawanda wants a timeout.
I think Lopez hurt herself when she went to the floor. She's wincing there. The Warriors are a step quicker than the Braves. And the Braves have had a heck of a time when they do get a pass completed close to the basket. The Warriors go after the ball carrier and just grab the ball. And there's so many turnovers in the offensive end for the Braves.
Take a look at the Winton Woods huddle right now. Everything going right for Brandy Joliffe and the Winton Woods Warriors, up 30-4 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're firing on all cylinders tonight. And the coaching staff has to be encouraged. The players have to be encouraged.
Meanwhile, you take a look at Devin Lawn and the Talawanda huddle. Couple of substitutions trying to check into us, but we're not the official scores table. We're just the announcers. So
no, we're glad to check them in, but that won't do much good for them.
Some miscommunication on the Talawanda bench.
Looks like they're set now.
Tatiana Whalen will throw it in. Katie Jones walks it across the timeline. Good defense by Lopez. Sends it down low. Jump shot off target, but the foul as Caitlin Baldwin tries to add some points for Talawanda.
Baldwin did a nice job that time of getting rid of the ball quickly. That's something else that's been plaguing the Braves here is when they haven't been quick getting rid of the ball, but that time she did, and she drew the foul. Let's see if we can make some free throws.
Couple of Talawanda substitutions. Sophie Mack, Jada Tague will check off for Devon Lyon and company. Violation on a free throw. Winton Woods will take over. 1:43 to play here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, one of the Braves jumped.
Here's Lopez, right wing. Winton Woods swings it around the perimeter. Now Weber, left wing. Cross court to Bailey. Here in the near corner, floater is on the way. Off target. Caitlin Baldwin pulls down the board. Katie Jones pushing things ahead for Talawanda. Bounce pass up to Wetzel. Wetzel trying to send it into Alexis Green. Nobody home, and Talawanda coughs it up. Lopez, right wing. Now Bailey. Lost it. Wintonwood's able to regain possession. Weber shot off the glass. And cleaned up by Johnson. Final minute of quarter number 3.
I think we're starting to see some fatigue factor setting in on the Braves here. Their rebounding is completely being controlled by the Warriors now.
32-4 our score. Olivia Woodruff got fouled.
Number 42 for the.
That would be correct.
Number Weber. Foul.
That would be the culprit. 26.8 to go. Katie Jones trying to get it in before the 5-second violation. Caitlin Baldwell called for steps. Winton Woods so defensively strong. They going to get a blocking foul on the way to the hoop with 11.6 to go in the quarter. Of course, yes, Winton Woods is up 32-4. There's still all kinds of executions and things that you can, crisp.
Yes.
Miscommunication with Weber, and Winton Woods turns it over. Final seconds of quarter number 3. Talawanda with the basketball. Trailing 32-4. Wetzel has it. Poked away. Lopez will not get it off in time.
Nice defensive play, though.
3 quarters. Let's go back to Lopez. I'm concerned that the floor might be slippery because every time she goes up, she falls down right there.
She's fallen down several times tonight.
So I'm not sure if the floor is slippery down there or if she's just losing her balance. But
it's happened a number of times now.
3 quarters are in the books. It is 32-4.
Well, a bit of a moral victory for the Braves that quarter. They picked up 4 points.
Up next, the main entree, Talawanda and Winton Woods varsity action from Winton Woods High School.
They played last year in Oxford, and the Talawanda Braves won the game. The varsity we're talking about.
And a lopsided contest, 54-20 was the final score. 2 years ago, here at Winton Woods, 51-48.
Hopefully we'll have a good close game.
Talawanda winning both of these last games. Talawanda breaking the huddle. Lopez will run the point. Picked up by Wetzel. Now Weber left wing. Slipped through the hands of number 2, but right into the hands of number 20, Dalia Terry. Weber deflected out of bounds and hard contact.
Oh, dear.
Right to my vantage point. Lopez crashing into the scores table. We're not playing football here, folks.
That was a hard hit.
And let's go.
Here's the replay.
Go back and take a look at number 11.
Pick that up. The two gals went straight into the table. You can't really see it from that angle, but just glad everybody's okay.
Yeah, the toughness of Lopez is she was able to quickly get up and signal to her coach that she's okay. Talawanda basketball. Take a look at it from one more angle. .6:20 left. Talawanda trailing Winton Woods 32-4. Wetzel defended by Lopez. Turns the corner into the paint, puts it up, and draws the contact. And obviously it's late in the ball game, but I'm questioning as to why Talawanda wasn't attacking the rim early and often in this contest.
Yeah, that's kind of play they weren't doing earlier.
Wetzel will head to the line. She was involved with that collision to the right of our vantage point. She knocks down the first one. (32-5). And Wetzel knocks down a pair for Talawanda, 32-6. Lopez over to Weber. Now Terry controls. McKinney. Back to Terry. Now Weber left wing. Trying to bank it out the window. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Winton Woods. Lopez will trigger it in. Finds Weber. Weber to the basket with the floater. Rolls off the side of the rim. Out of bounds. It'll belong to Talawanda.
Yeah, there you saw the fatigue. Weber went toward the basket and barely contested on her way in. The Braves were just kind of standing around there.
Wetzel runs the point, shuffled her feet, maybe have got away with a traveling violation. Trying to send it inside, but a couple of Winton Woods Warriors able to swarm and deflect the pass out of bounds. 5:40 to go in regulation. Kyle Evans and Tom Hall from Winton Woods High School, the first of two. Weber running the point for Winton Woods. Terry bobbled the pass, now in the hands of Lopez. Now McKinney, back to Weber. Talawanda basketball. Wetzel. Over to Jay Tagg. Lost it on the deck. Up ahead to Weber. Weber to Lopez. Lopez with the basket. Tic-tac-toe.
An unforced error by the Braves there. Led to a 2-on-1.
Here's Wetzel trying to turn the hip of Lopez. Weber poked it away. Lopez picks it up. And she'll back it out. 4.5 to go in regulation. Weber, probably the tallest player on the court. And now Wetzel strips it. Wetzel off the glass.
Now Wetzel's picked up some steam here in the final minutes of this game.
Here's Weber, sends it down low. Knocked out of bounds. Let's go back to that steal. And the Weber, little miscommunication, and Wetzel runs the floor and does the rest.
Yeah, Wetzel still has a lot of spring in her legs.
34-8 our score, 4:13 to play. I feel like Talawanda's kind of starting to click on all cylinders late in the ball game. Alexis Green. Sophie Mack got hit on the arm, and Winton Woods will send Talawanda to the stripe with exactly 4 minutes to play in the first of two. Braves able to pick up the rebound. Long three on the way. Got it!
Open shot.
Tatiana Whalen makes it 34-12.
A wide open shot.
Here's Weber. High off the glass.
Jump ball.
Couple of substitutions for the Warriors. (34-12). Wetzel skipped it over to Tatiana Whalen. Down low, off the glass. Another opportunity, tipped around and controlled, out of bounds, kept in play. And another basket, Caitlin Baldwin makes it a 20-point ball game.
He was out-muscled the Warriors on that one.
3:10 to play. Weber.
Let's go to sequence.
McKinney lost it on the deck. Jump ball will give it to Winton Woods with 3:01 to go, and the energy all of a sudden, where there was no energy, just came out of nowhere, and Talawanda hitting on all cylinders and feeding off the energy. Still down 20 points, but you're asking as a coach, where was that hustle the other three quarters?
Yeah, they were out of gas. A few minutes ago, Talawanda was completely out of gas, except for Wetzel. And suddenly they've got new life. Here's a steal.
Sophie Mack, she's fouled.
It's joy on the Talawanda bench right now. It's been a long game until the last few minutes here.
Delia Terry is the guilty culprit. 2:56 to play in the fourth quarter.
I thought they'd hit the rim. I thought it just brushed it.
Just under 3 minutes to play here in regulation.
Another steal. Well,
Braves will throw it in to the right of our vantage point. Tatiana Whalen will throw it in. Wetzel runs the point, trying to turn the corner of Pierce. Traveling violation. Lopez will check in for the Warriors. And number 10, Kayla Broyles, will head to the bench. 2:40 to go.
Blocking. Blocking on number 31, Baldwin. I think it's 4 on Baldwin.
Lopez throws it in. Terry off the mark. Pulled down by Alexis Green. Now in the hands of Sophie Mack. Wetzel sends it down low. Ball bouncing all over the floor. Talawanda able to pick it up, and a traveling violation should be called and will. So tried to pick up the ball from a knee. Inadvertent whistle, and Winton Woods was trying to take a timeout, and I think the official was trying to signal that, and I think he swallowed his whistle. Happens to the best of us. It is Monday, so I figured I'd lighten everybody up with a little bit of some humor. Well, we'll dive into our next matchup, but I'll ask you right now what intrigues you about the varsity game tonight.
Well, Talawanda won last year, and here they are on the road. It's opening night for Talawanda, so they can carry that over to this season. You get graduations, you got people leave the team, people enter the team, so it's a learning experience. Opening night is a learning experience. The Warriors, on the other hand, have a game under their belt, so it'll be an interesting. I look forward to it. I think it'll hopefully probably be a closer game than this one. Although this one's gotten a little more interesting here in the fourth quarter.
20-point deficit off the inbound. Caitlin Baldwin tried to bank it off the glass, and Winton Woods able to come up with the loose ball. Here's Lopez running point. Lopez cross court to number 23, Pierce. Launches and hits a long two-pointer. 36-14.
That's the first basket the Warriors have scored in a while.
Here's Sophie Mack. Bounce pass over to Wetzel. Wetzel bounces it down low, wide open. Couldn't finish the layup. Was Alexis Green.
I think she didn't realize how much time she had.
Sophie Mack. And a foul on Winton Woods sends Talawanda to the line for the single bonus. Caleb Broyles checking back in, replacing number 30, Janelle Smith. A lot of sophomores on this Winton Woods team, and that's something we talked a little bit about at halftime. We didn't talk on the air, but as impressive as they've played tonight.
Yeah, if you're the varsity coach of Winton Woods, you got to be watching this, feeling pretty good about it.
Well, everybody's confused because she knocked down the first of the one-on-one, and everybody left the lane. Went down to the other end. Maria Richard about to check in for the Braves, and she will, replacing Tatiana Whalen.
The Talawanda coaches here are pretty happy because, you want to take something positive out of the game. They're not going to win this game tonight, but they're going to have something positive to feel about for the next game, and that's what they did, in fact, come to life here in the second half and play a pretty decent game.
Winton Woods just going to pass it around and burn some time with 1:12 to play. Shot on the off target. Trickles to the near corner. And a traveling violation.
Well, the Brave grabbed her arm.
Last minute to play in the appetizer before the main entree. Here's Wetzel. Down low, had that pass intercepted by Terry. Coast to coast, off the glass and in. Linda Pierce, 38-16.
That was a nice play by Pierce.
Here's Wetzel. Sends it down low. Wide open. Missed the layup. Ball's loose on the deck. Everyone's scratching for it, and a traveling violation will be called on Linda Pierce. Take a look at all this chaotic.
Yeah, I don't think Baldwin realized that she had so little time there. She had a half a second to take her time with that shot, but she rushed it.
29.9 to go. Action heating up, but the scoreboard says otherwise. Off the inbound, off the glass. Another opportunity and a foul as Caitlin Baldwin will head back to the stripe for Talawanda. Baldwin at the stripe. One more for number 31 in blue. Talawanda basketball. Off the inbound, tried to bank it off the glass. Baldwin missed.
Baldwin has had several chances here in this sequence. He's come very close to dropping the baskets, but he just haven't dropped for her. Coaches and teammates give her Baldwin a nice round of appreciative applause on her way out.
Winton Woods should just run the clock out on this one. Wetzel, excellent defense. Off her foot, it'll stay with Winton Woods. 9.5 to play. Seconds can feel like eternity in minutes, if that makes any sense. Lopez. Gonna dribble it out. And that's the final score. Final score in our first of two. Warriors 38, Talawanda Braves 16. We'll step away for a quick break, come back and get you ready for the varsity game. Waycross coverage of Winton Woods basketball is brought to you by Meineke Car Care. You can dial them up at 825-4990. You can check them out at 606 Northland Boulevard in Forest Park.